Welcome to the World Massage Conference, Tony.
Thank you very much. I'm glad to be here.
It's good to have you here. You've had a lot of experience in chair massage throughout Europe, and as I mentioned already, expanding well into Eastern Europe as well. So you have a really good sense of, because you do so much traveling, and you have a crazy schedule, I have to say, you have a really good sense of sort of what's going on in Europe, and in particular with regards to chair massage. So looking forward to picking your brain here today. We're going to do a bit of an interview and getting more information.
Great.
So let's start off. Where did chair massage originate? Give us a little bit of background so we have a context. And how did it get to Europe?
Well, there are wood carvings, actually, that we've first seen of chair massage about 4,000 years ago, where we see someone receiving massage in the seated position. So I would guess that it started about 4,000 years ago in China. But in its modern form as we know it, it was developed in 1982 by David Palmer in San Francisco. I studied and trained with him and assisted him in training around the U.S. from 89 to 95, and then I brought it to Europe in 1995 to Switzerland, where I've been training since 1995, mostly around Switzerland, France, Belgium, and now more and more, as you said, in Eastern Europe.
Okay. Now, how would you say chair massage has developed outside of the USA?
Well, initially, first we educated the practitioners. So in each country and city where I trained people, the technique wasn't known at all. So first we made the practitioners, then the practitioners went out and brought chair massage into their communities. So it's pretty much developed there where I started doing workshops. So I first did the workshops in Switzerland, and chair massage developed in Europe in Neuchâtel, Geneva, Zurich. And then as I moved into France, we started the technique getting its foothold into companies and different situations around France and Belgium.
Okay. Now, where would you say were the key growth centers in Europe, and what were the circumstances that allowed it to develop in those centers in particular?
Well, first it started taking off in companies, but more and more it started to develop, going out of the obvious forum for chair massage in the workplace to events, to a lot of conferences, conventions, music festivals, and really quite into every imaginable niche in the marketplace.
Now, where have you've trained? I'm not sure how many practitioners you've trained. Probably have lost count a long time ago. Thousands of people,
about
right?
10,000 now.
Okay. So you've seen massage happening in a lot of different places. Is there any sort of environments in particular you found to be particularly interesting or unusual?
Well, it really changes from country to country. As the laws change from country to country, the situation changes, and culturally as well. We not only have different regulations, but very different cultures and relationships to touch and massage. What's been interesting recently, in France at least, is that companies have been required, because of such dire workplace situations, to incorporate wellness programs into their companies or pay a fine. For notably, France Telecom has had 30 suicides in the last 18 months because of stress-related workplace conditions. So more and more companies have really responded to the stress in the workplace, as companies have to make do with fewer employees but have to meet greater budget and sales goals. So more and more chair massage has been developing in the workplace just out of necessity, out of response to this high-stressed working environment. But now we see it developing in shopping malls and very much like in North America, freestanding chair massage structures popping up to offer people walking by just a chair massage.
It's really quite amazing that in some countries in Europe that they've actually regulated wellness programs.
Absolutely. That was when I first started doing chair massage in Europe 13 years ago. I got the same response every time I would talk to some company about chair massage, which was maybe in America, but not in France or Switzerland. That's an American thing, but not here. But now it's been years since I've heard that remark. Now it's just become an acceptable stress-related stress management tool used in different companies. But it's amazing. I mean, chair massage has anywhere you can imagine chair massage, it's popping up. I had a student recently who does chair massage in a cave with salt-covered roofs. The roof is covered with different salts imported from Poland and Russia, and you go in there to breathe in this salt